Hello everyone and welcome to Pick'em Friday on the Ross Castaldo Sports Network. Today we'll be discussing the Week 2 NFL matchups with your analyst Ross Castaldo and me, the host, Abhinav Boca. Our first matchup, Vikings visiting Chicago. Ross, how do you feel about this one?
Well, Chicago grinded out a game against my Cincinnati Bengals last week. They were impressive though, the ability to come back from a 10-point deficit in the second half. Cutler looked confident in this new offense. The Vikings slipped against a very weak Detroit Lions team, in my opinion, so I think the Bears will come around with the victory, but I think it will be a close game because Adrian Peterson is on the Vikings roster, and we'll get at least a touchdown or two, which will keep this game close. I have the Bears 28, Vikings 24.
I agree, the Bears will win. I think Soldier Field is a great home field advantage for the Bears. I think Christian Pollard will struggle against the Bears defense. So I got the Bears 24, Vikings 14. Our next matchup, a great matchup, the Redskins visiting Green Bay. Ross?
I think the Green Bay defense is very angry and they're sick and tired of the read option. And RG3 looked rusty. Yes, he improved in the fourth quarter, but Green Bay at home, I just think it's a little bit too much for the Washington Redskins. I have the Packers winning by 2 scores. I have them winning 28-14.
Yes, I also agree. The Packers will win. I know our cameraman is disappointed because he's a Redskins fan. I just think that the Packers and their home field advantage at Lambeau will prevail in this one.
And the Redskins secondary still has, it's like Swiss cheese. I think the Packers will come out swinging, and the Redskins will have trouble finding traction on offense early in this one.
Next one, St. Louis visiting Atlanta.
This is going to be a very interesting game. St. Louis was very impressive in Week 1, how they were able to come back. But I do think the Falcons will win this game. I think there's a sense of urgency. The Georgia Dome is very loud. The Rams will keep it close. This will be an uphill battle for both teams, but I think the Falcons come away with the home field victory, and they start the season 1-1 and get back on the right foot.
You think that the injury of Julio Jones could have an impact?
Well, he's listed to play, so as of now he's playing, so that's a good thing. They have Steven Jackson lean on. He's definitely psyched to play his former team, and Matt Ryan, he's one of those quarterbacks I can say no matter what receivers are out there, he's going to make it work.
Yeah, I also agree. Falcons will win. I don't think Jared Cook will have a great game as he did last week. And I think even with the injury of Julio Jones, I think Tony Gonzalez will have a great game, so I got the Falcons. Next game, Carolina at Buffalo.
This is an interesting game. But E.J. Manuel's the quarterback of the Buffalo Bills, and that's why I'm picking them to win. I think this kid is a tremendous talent. I think he's just overcome so much, and the Bills just look like they're actually have more of a foundation set than the Panthers do now. I feel like the Bills are really starting to build this thing in the right direction, while the Panthers just continue to just keep putting Band-Aids on positions of need, and that's why I think the Bills are going to win this game. The Bills, I think, actually could make the playoffs. Their strength of schedule, and E.J. Manuel being a talented rookie quarterback, I think the Bills can make the playoffs, and this is going to be one of the wins that springboard them and start getting them rolling.
You think C.J. Spiller can have a bounce-back week? It's going to be tough.
I mean,
Panthers did hold
Marshawn Lynch, but I just think the Bills at home, enough firepower to win. I mean, those fans are crazy about there. They have nothing else going for them. E.J. Manuel showed a lot of poise in that game against New England. It's just the defense couldn't come up and make a couple plays. Cam Newton has been erratic ever since his rookie season. So I just think the Bills will come away with the victory in this one. I just have a gut feeling.
Yes, I also agree that the Bills will win on the shoulders of E.J. Manuel. He showed a lot of toughness and heart against Tom Brady last week. I mean, people doubted him. They thought Tom Brady would just blow him out. So this week I got him beating Cam Newton.
They're down to him. People thought he was shipping a 4th-round pick. I had to rate him 2nd and going in the late 1st. So I just have a lot of belief in E.J. Manuel.
All right. The next matchup out of 2 quarterbacks in the same class: Ryan Tannehill versus Andrew Luck when Miami visits Indianapolis.
Miami has a lot of talent on their team, but I think Indianapolis will come away in the victory for one reason: Mike Wallace demanding the football. I think Tannehill is going to turn the ball over at least 2 or 3 times on pass attempts toward Mike Wallace just to appease him. Mike Wallace is a head case. That's why the Steelers didn't re-sign him. He's a great talent, but he just doesn't know how to get along with his teammates. Tannehill, young quarterback, will feel the pressure and try to force the ball to him. The Colts have enough talent in offense to exploit when they turn the ball over. Colts are going to win by a touchdown. They're going to win 27-20.
Yes, I agree. The Colts will win because I think both running games will struggle again, and I think it's going to be a battle between the 2 quarterbacks. I just think Luck has better weapons than Miami, so I got Indianapolis. Next matchup, Dallas visiting Kansas City.
Kansas City had a great game last week, but they were playing a minor league football team. If there was a minor league football team, they're playing Jacksonville, the only team that is left without an offensive touchdown in the first week. So I gotta pick the Dallas Cowboys. They grinded out. Their defense looked improved. They forced turnovers. They're aggressive. They get to the ball. And I don't think the Chiefs are ready to see a defense of that kind of magnitude that plays so hard and so aggressive. I think Romo is fine. Yes, they struggled offensively, but new offense, just you get better with more repetitions, and I think with more repetitions, this team will really start to get going because of all the offensive talent on the Cowboys. I have the Cowboys winning big in this one.
Our first disagreement of the day. I have the Kansas City Chiefs pulling this out. I think Alex Smith will outduel Tony Romo. I think Jamal Charles will have over 100 yards. I just think the home field of the Chiefs will help them defeat the Cowboys. So, next matchup, San Diego visiting Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, very impressive throughout 4 quarters. Yes, the defense got a little tired at the end of the game against Washington, but that game was never in doubt. They won that game flat out. San Diego coughed it up against Houston. There's no doubt about that. You agree with me?
Yeah.
Philip Rivers looked improved. He looked poised in the pocket, but the Eagles know how to finish, and that's why I'm picking them to win this ball game. Plus, they're at home. San Diego has to come across country to Philadelphia. They'll have some sort of jet lag to start the game. Philadelphia by more than a touchdown.
Yes, I also agree. There's no doubt for me in Philadelphia. I just don't think San Diego will have enough time to prepare for the Chip Kelly offense. There won't be jet lag will cause them to slow down. Philadelphia at home easily.
That's our part 1. Stay tuned for our second video with co-anchor Jason Egelski.